Hi, everybody. So welcome back to this episode of the Filming Life Academy podcast. So excited to have you here. Thanks for listening. I'm here with Allison Redmond and Kylie Pertel. So you may not have seen, or maybe you do know about it, but lately we've been doing the 9-day Mini Keepsake Film Challenge, and it has been so much fun. The reason we put this challenge together was because we were starting to notice in the world of photography, in our industry, photographers tend to be a little bit scared about video, and we wanted to help get them past that fear and doubt and help them create a film that was meaningful to them and just kind of dip their toes in the water of filmmaking. We just want this to be achievable for everybody, and we want to help make that happen. In addition to that, the three of us wanted to kind of come together because we are hosting the Filming Life retreat all together. We're all teaching at that. We kind of wanted to just show you a little bit of an insight into each of our different methods of teaching and, kind of showing you the things that we love and are passionate about ourselves. And so if you don't know what the retreat is, well, that's an in-person 3-day full event with the three of us. And we are teaching everything we know about filmmaking. And it's held at this amazing resort at Magenta Shores. It's about an hour and a half north of Sydney, maybe 2 hours. Can you remember?
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
About an hour and a half. And
depends on traffic.
Depends on traffic. But it's on the beach and a golf course. And
5 pools.
It has 5 pools.
Does it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's like a pool everywhere you go, like a lagoon-looking pool. I'm
maybe convinced to get in with my GoPro.
Yes, we will 100%.
Oh, thank you.
On weather, be doing. Kylie's going to do some demonstrations with underwater filming with her GoPro, which is awesome. But if you're I want to kind of reiterate this retreat isn't just for the super advanced photographers or filmmakers. This is for people who, you might be just starting out with this and deciding, is this something you want to be your main business? It definitely is a big investment. I mean, it's a huge investment. I'm not going to try and water that down at all, but it's 3 full days of instruction that takes you from all of the shooting and editing techniques and also pricing and marketing. And it's like everything. It is the ultimate retreat for the family filmmaker that wants to make this a big part of their business. So it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
Definitely worth it.
I'm sure you guys.
If you're a learner that learns best by doing and seeing and doing practical learning, hands-on learning, this is for you. You can read anything online over and over again, but to see it happen in action and be participating one-on-one with an instructor, there's nothing that can replicate that. So that's the big idea behind how we crafted this retreat. So I think that's why we're so excited about it.
Yeah.
And also the chance to just chat afterwards as well. And, like in downtimes, like just having general conversations with people can lead to different things. And, that sharing of knowledge is it's invaluable. Like you pick up almost as much in the in-between moments as you do from the sit down moments. So for me, that's the beauty of
so
going
true.
to a retreat.
I got chills when you just said that, because that's what I find. Anytime I do an in-person event, I always find that too. It's those in-between moments where you gain as much value as the content themselves. And that's not something you get in an online course. No. And there's nothing like this out there. Like nothing. There is nothing like this out there. Because
we've looked.
Exactly. And, I've taught at several other conferences, and I'm going to be teaching at other conferences this year and next year. And, it's a short keynote. Like it's a short 2 hour. I can't fit it all in 2 hours. I need 3 days. Like we need 3 days to really do it in an in-depth way. So there's nothing like it. And we would love to have you there. So I want to also mention the early bird rate for that ends the 1st of May. So you still have a few more days to get in there for the lower early bird rate, and we would love to have you. So come to that.
We've got people from all over the world coming. From Asia, from the USA, like I'm not making this up, from the Middle East, and that's not me. There's other people coming.
Yes.
It's an international retreat, and we're like just as thrilled about our international people coming as we are about, of course, our Aussie and Kiwi friends coming.
Mm-hmm. And for my Australian people, just want to say we're doing this in Australia for you. So come.
There's never anything in Australia like this.
I know. Everything's always in America.
Always in the US. Take advantage of it.
Exactly. So come. Okay. All right. Enough on that. We just want you to be there. So let's talk about the challenge itself and how it all went in the Facebook group. We had a really active Facebook group. We had 1,000 people sign up through email, and we had 600 people sign up or join the Facebook group. And we had when we looked at the numbers, it was like 590 active people in the group, which meant like 99% of the people that were in the Facebook group were active, which is crazy, like huge. That's awesome.
It's almost like 14,000 comments in that first 9 days period. That's mind-blowing.
It's insane.
So we did a survey at the end of it too, and some of the responses that came out of this were, we asked, what has it meant to you to do this challenge and create this film? And the answers that we've gotten back from them have just been like, it means the world to me. It means everything. My husband cried. It's just been the best. Yeah. And that has made it feel so worth it for us. Because, it's been a lot for us monitoring and managing it and answering questions and watching through all the films. And it's just been so valuable for us to see that and to witness kind of the aha moments of the people who were like, I would have never done this if you weren't doing this challenge, and things like that. So it was wonderful. What did you?
It's that same kind of feeling as when you deliver something to a client and they tell you how much they loved it and they cried.
Yeah.
Given me that same feeling. Mm-hmm. Like I love seeing, that it's being demystified for people and they suddenly go, oh, you know what? I don't have to try and produce this award-winning film. Like even just, 20 minutes of filming is like, this is incredible. I can watch this and I can cry and my kids love it. Like just hearing people say that it's so much easier than they thought it was going to be is, for me, that's what has made it worth it, because it is, it's easy. Everyone should have videos. Everyone.
Yeah.
What about you, Courtney?
Well, yeah, I felt like, watching some of these people say, I never thought that video was anything that I could do before. And then now feeling like this is my newfound passion. Photos weren't doing it for me. Like I have found this new passion and this is what I want to do. Like it's like, I think sometimes it's life-changing and
it reignites a spark for them.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I had that same feeling for me when I first started doing video. It was like my life changed. I was not finding the same fulfillment from just doing photos all the time. And as soon as I started doing video, it was like, wow, like it's such a huge difference and it's achievable. Like you can do it. It doesn't have to be hard or complicated. And it doesn't have to be complicated to be meaningful. It doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Like it's just a wonderful creative medium to express yourself and to capture the things you want to remember. So it has been so cool to watch all of the films being created in the Facebook group.
I think one thing that you stressed quite a bit throughout the 9 days in the instructions was progress over perfection. And I love that we saw people keep bringing that up once they started posting their films and asking questions in the group. And even when I get on Instagram, I'm seeing people posting films for the first time. Like I love
Yeah.
seeing that from photographers who I haven't seen post film before. And a lot of them will say, this isn't perfect, but like, I love that. And I love, they're like, it's not perfect, but I love it. Like my kids are like, can I watch it this morning? And it's just, how cool is it to be creatively stretched, but also to own the fact that it's so special, even though it's not perfect. And like, there's something so valuable about that concept that I think we get into our perfectionist mindsets as photographers. And we have all these tools that allow us to perfect our images and our work, but with video, it's different and it's almost freeing.
Yes.
It's like so freeing because you can film a moment and that memory with your kids or whatever it is that's happening in front of you that's special, you're going to look back on that 5, 10, 15 years from now, and there's nothing about that you're going to care that there was an issue with the light or with the way you had your camera setting. Like, you're going to just be so happy that you have that memory documented. And that was such an eye-opening thing to see from people who have never done this before, like to have this next 2-minute film that they will have the rest of their lives. And if they go on to make more films, fantastic. But if they don't, then they even just have this one, which is so cool to watch. So we're so proud of every one of you for doing this and for being brave and for not being a perfectionist. And we're just so impressed with you guys.
Yes. And I loved too how like people were so, I think one of the things, we got feedback on the survey from this. People said this in the Facebook group about how much they loved the community feel of it, like how much they loved just seeing other people's films, kind of feeling like they weren't alone anymore. And just getting that inspiration and the motivation from other people.
And the encouragement.
And the encouragement and the support and all of that. And you know what's really cool about that is that that's what you can get in the academy all the time if you join. Yeah. Like you get that in the student hub. That's what we do, And that's what I try to really emphasize with what we do and what differentiates us from other places where you can learn video is that you have a student hub and it's just there all the time. And, it's when you're making films and when you're excited about and you need that support and you need that motivation, you can pop in there and ask questions and watch other people's films and support each other. And it's beautiful. So it's like this community that you've loved so much in the Facebook group, we have that. You can join that through the FilmingLife Academy. So
there's no barriers in there either. Like there's no secrets. Everybody that's in there, you ask a question, you'll get an honest answer.
Yeah.
We're not hiding prices. We're not hiding anything. Like we're,
very open book.
It's all out there, because the goal is to work together and to support each other so that we can all be better. It's that idea of community over competition. So it's all just out there and everyone wants to see everyone else do an amazing job.
Yeah.
And then it's an app too. So it's super convenient and easy and
especially
log on and
I can sit and talk to people.
Yes, exactly.
So shall we go ahead and move on into our winners now?
Ooh, yes.
So as part of the challenge, you were given the task of if you wanted to go in the draw to win a free month at the Academy, then we just asked you to post behind the scenes in your Instagram stories or Facebook stories of what you were working on as you progressed through the material through the week. And so we just picked 5 people at random for that. And so we've got from Little Forest Photography, that's Juanita. And we've got Eleanor McGuire Photography, Butternut Blonde from Instagram as well, Monique Lockwood, and Chelsea Adams. So thank you guys so much. We loved seeing your progress. It was so fun to see how you guys were really creative with what you shared in your behind the scenes too. And I laughed at a lot of them. They were just, a lot of them were really adorable and cute and funny. And it was one of the best parts too there were so many great parts, but I loved just seeing like everybody, sharing and tagging their friends to join them in this challenge and just sharing what they were working on and what they were doing. I think it just gets everybody excited about seeing what films you're producing. And the more people that are doing it, the more support we all have. So it's really fun to see that grow. And then we also had asked everybody to submit their keepsake film And if you submitted your film, then we were going to pick 3 people from that group of submissions who would be featured on our blog, which means that you'll get a full page feature. These people are going to get a full page feature blog post of their film, of their business, or what their personal feelings were about making this film. And just to get a beautiful little feature on each person. And in addition to that, they're also going to get a 3-month membership to the FilmingLife Academy. So those 3 people are Renee Gallagher and Jill Seamer and Brittany Hales. So
yay! Congratulations.
We loved all your films. Thought they were really, really beautiful and meaningful and emotional. It made us cry. They were so good. They were so good. We loved them. Good. And we're so excited to have you join us for a few months. And yeah, we can't wait to see your growth from that and all of that. So you can check back. We'll be featuring each of those wonderful artists on our blog. So you can check back for that. And we're going to link all of these people in our show notes. So you'll be able to head over there and find that. Just go to our blog and you'll find our show notes there. And don't forget, early bird ends the 1st of May for the FilmingLife retreat. So if you want to come and learn in person, then we really would love to have you there. And you can do that if you just apply before the 1st of May, Sydney time. So that's it for this. Was there anything else you guys wanted to add or talk about?
Just
go watch those winning films. They were amazing.
Watch the films.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. It was seriously really good. Yeah. I had so much fun.
We loved it. So thank you. And we'll catch you for the next one. We've already had people asking, are we going to host this again? Are we going to do this again? And the answer is yes, we will.
Of course.
So if you want to join or be on the wait list or any of that, you need to just head over to our website. There'll be a little pop-up form there and you can sign your name up and you'll get an email when the time comes. We'll be announcing dates at a later stage. We don't know those yet, but yeah, that's all you got to do. So we're looking forward to seeing you in there. Thank you so much. We will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.